Good morning, scallywags. I'm Spoo.
And I'm D.
And welcome to
The Movie?
Good morning, scallywags.
Hey,
Hi.
it's Friday.
It is.
It is Friday.
And we've been teasing something this week.
All week
for today.
we've been teasing it. So
Yeah.
I think it's finally here. It's time we reveal some news.
Now, I've had a hobby for years. Since I was a small child, I have always
Spoo.
yes,
You're
a
tiny, tiny
a wee
Spoo.
lad. I have
Goes
always
around going, I am Spoo.
Yeah.
I am Spoo.
I have always had a hobby of writing screenplays. I mean, even when I was, 8, 9, 10 years old, I would write little couple-page scripts for my cousins and my sister and myself to act out. And this has carried over into my adult life. Now, here the last few years, I've kind of set it aside, haven't really done much with it, but I've always toyed with the idea of bringing it back out. And I think it's time.
Is it time?
I think it's time.
I think it's time, Spoo.
We are going to start working on what we are going to call the movie. The show, the movie.
The movie.
Yeah. So what we're doing today, now this is something that will come up, this is a ways down the road, and hopefully it's something that we'll actually come
we're not
into,
gonna bang this out over the week.
No,
okay.
it's not going to be over right now. But
Really, I thought it was gonna be. Oh, I'm so disappointed.
But kind of, keep. So basically, what we're doing today is kind of toying with that idea, and basically taking the idea of if Hollywood was to make this movie, who would be cast in it?
Yeah, who would we think Hollywood would cast in the roles of not only us, but some of our best followers out there, some of the people who we invite to the studio most often.
Now, a point of note here would be that this is not an ego play. This is nothing to do with that. We're looking at actors and trying to have some fun with it.
Yeah.
That we genuinely think that Hollywood would want to have in this movie. Now, we're not going with A-list stars by any means.
Heaven forbid we're not.
I mean, obviously, Brad Pitt would play me.
Brad Pitt would totally play you. I
Totally.
mean, Clooney would be my guy. I'm sorry.
But I mean, there's some pretty decent sized names on this list, and like we said, just having some fun with it.
Yeah, just what if, guys? This is a what if.
This is who would Hollywood cast in the movie.
In the movie.
Now we tried to stick with people that don't necessarily look like us, because of course, this is Hollywood we're talking about. But at least could pull off the look of us, and also could play out on some of our personality traits.
Mm-hmm. Some of our mannerisms, the way we interact with you all, the way we interact with each other. So we're gonna make what are we looking at? Episodes 4, 5, and 6 first.
and then in 25 years we'll go back and
in
make
25 years we'll go back and rewrite the prequels of. We'll tell you our high school story
and
back
destroy
then.
the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll wreck it all. It'll just be people around a light reading the script. That's all it'll be.
Right. Green screen, people sitting and talking,
just talking,
and sometimes walking and talking, and one person sitting while two others
mostly
talking.
sitting though.
Yeah. So yeah. Without further ado, we give you what Hollywood would give as a cast to the show, the movie. You wanna?
Well, first off, I'm gonna say that I think that Hollywood is a he now. No, Hollywood would probably cast Whitworth Miller. And if you don't know who Whitworth Miller is, he plays Captain Cold on Legends of Tomorrow. He did Flash with Guy Gustin. He also was in Prison Break.
Yeah.
So it's very apropos. He's on ice.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has that look, short cropped hair, kind of thin build. I think he could pull me off without much problem.
For myself, we have decided. Now, this was a group effort. We did not necessarily choose our own characters. We had some input in that, but we did get group input as well. For me, we're going with, or Hollywood,
Hollywood
is going with Jensen Ackles.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely better looking than I am. But as far as like the snarkiness, he's got that nailed.
Oh yeah, he definitely has that nailed.
So yeah. Moving into some of our extended family.
The extended show family. We've got El Chapo.
Yeah.
You know, you've seen him on screen. He's been with us routinely, and his voice is actually just right off stage.
He's right there.
No, his voice is just there. I captured his voice.
Oh, okay. Like Ursula.
Yeah.
Poor unfortunate soul.
But we think that Mark Shepard would be a really good fit for El Chapo's role.
Yeah. Crowley from Supernatural. Mm-hmm. And now, fun story on that one is that El Chapo actually changed his Facebook profile picture to Mark Shepard at one point in time, and several people actually thought that was
it really was him.
A picture of him.
Kind of funny that it's like that. Now, granted, Mark Shepard's not the tallest of individuals.
El Chapo's taller than the both of us. So,
but yeah, I still think it's Hollywood. They'll make it work. Forced perspective, it'll be fine.
Sure. I mean, for that matter, I mean, it's Hollywood, so they could easily cast Oprah Winfrey to play El Chapo. So
and they just CGI her voice.
We'll just go. It works.
It works. We'll just CGI the voice.
You get a nut shot, and you get a nut shot.
Everybody gets a nut shot.
Oh boy!
Just because I have the voice doesn't mean I can control it. So, who's next on that list?
Well, what about Scoochie?
Scoochie?
Yeah.
The floating head.
You guys got to see her on camera last week.
She actually is more than a floating head now. She's my freshman. Rowan Blanchard.
Yeah. Now, I'm not real familiar with Rowan Blanchard, but we kicked around a couple of ideas, like the girl that plays Eleven on Stranger Things. We talked about Ellen Page. But we settled in on Rowan Blanchard. That was Scoochie's.
Yeah, it was Scoochie. Scoochie voted on that one, and I think after looking at some of her acting chops, I think she could pull it off.
Scoochie, where would we know her from?
Girl Meets World on Disney Channel.
Girl Meets World, yes.
Very. You'd be surprised how out of breath a floating head can become.
Yeah.
I have breaking news.
Yes.
It's National Waffle Day.
Today is National Waffle Day.
Well,
at the time of the filming, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, moving into some of the guys that you've only seen, like once or twice.
Yeah. Or just heard their voices.
Yeah, that have been here. Bijou. You guys might remember her from the
Rock episode.
Yeah, the
Rock
Roundtable
runs
episode.
for president. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we've decided on Macy Williams.
Yeah. She's small.
Little younger than Bijou, but Bijou is so teeny tiny to begin with.
I think she's a really good fit. I mean, I think she pulls off that whole Bijou. As you know, she happens to be a mother of 3, but she looks like she's 16. So Macy Williams really plays that off really well. Yeah. She plays a really young character, even though she's a little older than.
And very diverse, especially if you see her. She's actually pretty big on YouTube.
Yeah, she's really big on the YouTubes.
And
hilarious.
Yes, absolutely hysterical.
Hilarious.
I mean, and most people only know her as Arya Stark, but from Game of Thrones. But if you check out her YouTube stuff, it is fantastic. She is hilarious.
She's really funny.
Yeah.
Another one you haven't seen, but you saw on the 4th of July episode.
Oh yeah, 4th of July, and then she also did do a Russian.
She did a Russian clip section. But you've heard her voice here a few times. Is Kiki?
Yeah, I took her innocence.
Yeah,
El Chapo took her innocence
during the Animals Are Jerk episode.
Anna Kendrick. Anna Kendrick's kind of another one of those little small actresses who just has such a broad range. I think she would be magnifique. Yes. Put a couple glasses on Anna Kendrick and she's good to go.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Kim. We only seen Kim one time, and that was during the twice, I guess. She was at the zoo.
Tongue twister in the zoo,
and then the tongue twister episode last week. And this was Kim's vote. She said Rebel Williams, and just Wilson, the comedy factor on that one, I'm 100% on board with that.
Give her some red hair or black hair, and she's good to go.
Yeah.
And we're gonna wrap it up with his daughter.
Yeah, Duder.
We really like Scarlett Evanston.
Yeah.
Estevez. Sorry.
From Lucifer.
From Lucifer. Little older than Duder, but
No, I think they're about the same age.
Well, I think they're within a year or two. Yeah,
close to
little
it.
year or two.
And Deuter, I mean, she's only 6, but she looks. I mean, she's outgrowing 8-year-old clothes. So definitely taller than your typical 6-year-old. And same thing with Scarlett Estevez. Well, I don't know what size clothes she wears, but she looks older than.
Let me give her a phone call real quick.
That's not creepy at all. What size clothes does Scarlett wear? If you don't mind me asking.
That's a good way to get a C&D and lawyers involved and police, and then we'd be doing the show from the cell.
Yeah. So that's, again, that is our idea of who Hollywood would cast. And it's kind of, definitely, like we said, no
There were other names we threw out, like Jason Stamos.
Well, originally it was going to be Jason Statham and Mark Strong.
For us, which...
but definitely that's stretching a bit.
That's stretching it a bit, but it would be an interesting cast.
Yeah, absolutely. But so having said that, who do you think should play us in a Hollywood movie? Put those down in the comments below.
Yeah. Don't forget to do the social media stuff, guys. The Facebook, the Instagram, and the Twitter. Do all those great things. Spoot, where else can they find us?
Well, you can find us right here on YouTube, of course. Hey.
Right here on YouTube?
Yeah. Believe it or not, we are on YouTube.
We're on YouTube, guys.
So while you're here, make sure you like the video. Click that little thumbs up. Click the bell icon so you know when we post. Make sure you subscribe. That's the important one. Share the videos. That's also important, and convince others to subscribe as well.
All the videos.
Whoever is doing the most of that sharing and bringing others in is going to get a $25 Amazon gift card.
Cold hard cash, guys.
That's right. So get going with it.
Mm-hmm.
Run with it and have some fun. Bring others to the family.
Bring others into the family. We want to see more people interact and talk with us. We see routinely anytime we distribute the I just went mind blank. The videos every day. We share them through the Scallywag Productions Facebook page, and then we share them on our personal pages to get it out there more often. We see a lot of likes, guys, and we see a lot of watches, but we don't see a lot of likes on YouTube or thumbs up on YouTube.
Yeah. So let's get those numbers up and bring others into the fold. And if you're if you're the person that's doing the most amount of work to make that happen, then money's coming your way.
Mm-hmm.
So, hope you guys have enjoyed this week, and many great things to come. So we'll be back on Monday. So until then,
chocolate milk.
I am Thor of Asgard, and this is your Russian clip of the day.